Hey, welcome back to Danganronpa Mauve. The song was too loud that they were playing. I couldn't think of a song to sing myself. Plus, I've just had a busy day. A swimming pool, you say? Hey, you two.
Wow, there's a pool here too. The facilities are better than I thought.
Yeah, it's really just a normal school place. My heart is pounding.
Do you have a swimsuit? It'd be nice to invite the others over later and play together. You wanna play with me? Yeah, you know, pool parties, that kind of feeling. Wearing a swimsuit? Together?
I mean, you can swim, can't you? Unless you never had an indoor pool. Her family was rich though, no? So she's gotta have had an indoor pool that she could have at least learned.
Yes.
Okay, then our goal is to find the swimsuit. Let's go!
You know a thing or two. Let's go!
Are you okay?
Huh?
I think you're a little anxious.
No, it's not that I'm anxious. It's just because I've never played with friends before. Since coming to this school, I've been half excited and half worried about what kind of experience I'll have.
Well, you played house with us, remember that? Remember when we played house with the killer?
But swimming all of a sudden? I don't mind, yet it's so sudden. Especially since I'm an albino patient who can't be exposed to sunlight. I've never really had a chance to show my bare skin to others.
So that's why. You can get used to it. Shall we finish our investigation? As I said that, I approached the door in front of me. Beyond this door, I think, is the changing room. What is this? There's some kind of lock on it.
What are you doing? This is a special measures to prevent impure relationships. Impure relationships? Did that get lost in the translation? Who knows what kind of accident you guys in your prime might cause in a defenseless place like this locker room. Have you guys played the first game? For the sake of the school's honor, nothing can be tolerated.
No, I never thought about that.
Anyway, this door only opens if you bring your e-handbook.
So I have to bring my electronic device into the pool? I guess it's waterproof. It's like everything proof, isn't it?
The e-handbooks held by male students can only be used to enter the male locker room, and the e-handbook held by female students can only be used in the female locker room. The opposite is impossible, so don't waste your time.
Well, what if someone opens the door and someone else sneaks in? What happens then?
Say what? Of course, that machine gun will fire up to those rebellious people. Of course, the same applies if you use someone else's e-handbook. Don't look down on your teacher, Monokuma!
No, it's not that I look down on you. Well, I mean, I literally have to look down on you because you're a foot tall. Anyway,
that's what I said. Don't try anything stupid. I'm always watching you. I think I've said everything I wanted to say, so I'll go. Bye!
it's like late, you guys. It's like much later than I've ever recorded. I mean, it's only 8:30. I've recorded at like 10, haven't I? I've had a busy, long day, but I just wanted to record today.
Then, shall we go in?
Okay, then. So which door should I enter? I wasn't paying attention. I scanned my e-handbook on the door of the men's locker room, and Kizuki scanned it on the door of the women's locker room. Huh? There are a bunch of weights and punching bags. It's a sandbag. I tried hitting it with my fist as a demonstration, and it's quite hard. Yeah, I actually broke it after I punched it, cause, you know, I'm pretty strong like that. Oh, it's a large dumbbell. I picked it up. Yeah, it's actually pretty light. Yeah, that's a pretty easy dumbbell, okay. A treadmill? Oh, it probably can't go as fast as I can run, so I won't even try. It's an ordinary treadmill. Yep. This locker contains various supplies. It's packed with cleaning supplies, toilet paper rolls, towels, and more. This would do great in a quarantine. This is a locker used for changing clothes. It's empty inside. Oh, I forgot there are mono coins. I have like 1 billion of those, so it doesn't matter if I look for them. All right. Miyuki, hi.
Hi, Miyuki. Looks like you're investigating. How's it going?
Yeah.
Is there anything worth seeing over there?
Yeah.
Wow, this is upsetting. No matter what, that's not right. You're being so dismissive. I've probably lost a lot of favor with the others. But I'll let it slide because I'm more concerned about something else.
Something else? Yeah.
Huh? You don't know? I thought this place you'd really avoid. I thought this was the place you'd really avoid.
Because water. Because water? Because the pool, because water? How would he know that? Did he watch everyone's motive video? I mean, that'd be smart too. He strode towards me with a peculiar, hazy expression that was completely unreadable. It was as if his eyes were question marks and his mouth was just a lowercase o. No, those weren't steps towards me. Shitanda walked past me, toward the door opposite the one he entered through.
Here's a question. This is the locker room. So what's on the other side of this door?
Well...
What? You know what I mean.
Shitanda opened the door before I could even utter the answer, and then... Oh. Hey.
Wake up!
Miyuki, are you okay?
When I opened my eyes, I felt a hard, cold sensation on my back of my head and my back. On the back of my head and back. I was sprawled out on the floor.
Why'd you just say the floor? Are you okay?
First, can someone explain to me what just happened?
Well, I was investigating the women's locker room, and after a while, I heard a scream from the next room.
That's valuable information, that we can hear screams from the other locker room.
I ran out and knocked on the door.
I dragged you out while you were having a seizure. You don't remember anything?
Nothing at all. You're saying I screamed and had a seizure?
I was so surprised. I almost fell off the treadmill.
Wow, you were working out in the middle of that? You're amazing.
I can't miss my daily routine.
How have you been running inside the school without the treadmill? Does your room come equipped with a treadmill?
In the midst of it all, I never expected such an intense reaction just by slightly opening it. After watching the motive video, he was surprised for a moment and then said something.
Motive video? It seems like I was finally starting to understand the situation. You're playing with me.
What does that mean?
You spied on my motive video and my reactions, and then you knew I was afraid of water, and then you opened the door to the pool and you knew that I was gonna be afraid of the water.
Miyuki, what do you mean?
There's nothing to hide. My motivation video was a video made by piecing together various videos featuring video water. Video. When I saw that, I panicked for a moment. And then you opened the door and show me, because you saw that sight, didn't you? The view of the swimming pool beyond the door.
I'm glad you understand quickly. Honestly, I can't help but wonder, would you be inspired by a video of someone with amnesia threatening those around them? I assumed you'd get something special, so I sat down at the desk behind you. All I could see were images of lakes, rivers, and oceans, all incomprehensible to me, out of curiosity.
That's... How could you do that? How ignorant are you of
Let's try this again.
How could you do that? How ignorant are you of phobias?
Kizuki raised her voice, which was a rare sight.
Do you think that phobias are just simple fears, anxiety, or disgust, with obvious mental and physical distress and irrational overreactions that can even escalate to panic attacks?
What were those commas?
You're quite enthusiastic, Kizuki. Is Miyuki that precious to you?
What are you talking about? I'm just trying to protect a friend who's in danger.
Friend! Ah, that's right. I remember what we talked about when we first met. You said you came here to make friends, right?
What are you trying to say?
Anyway, I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional, so I'll apologize.
Get out.
Huh?
Get out of my sight. Oh, you're just too disgusting.
Let's go. Let's go.
Eh?
Kana grabbed Shitanda's collar and pulled him away, and Shitanda, with a bewildered expression, was dragged away by her hand. Why do I have to go through this? Although Shitanda was usually rude to others, he had never directly harmed anyone like he did just now. Why does it have to be me, of all people, who suffers again? Everyone else deserves to suffer and I don't.
That was too much. How can he be so brazen after doing that to someone? Are you okay? If you had that condition, you should have told me in advance. Miyuki?
Oh, I didn't know much about myself either. Honestly, there's still something I don't quite understand.
Oh, really? What is that?
I was in the hallway, near the door leading into the locker room. The pool door was a bit far away, so it isn't strange that the sight of the pool from a distance caused such severe symptoms? So isn't it strange that the sight of the pool from a distance caused such severe symptoms? I usually had no problem drinking water or showering, but just seeing it from afar made me scream and have a seizure.
Don't think it's strange. Hydrophobia is a common occurrence. In severe cases, even washing is impossible, but usually it's a fear of deep water, something that's contained or stagnant. It's not surprising that you didn't notice it, since you've never seen deep water in this school before.
I see.
Even taking that into account, it's certainly a bit extreme to have a seizure just from briefly seeing water that far away. I'm not a psychology expert, but if you notice any symptoms in your daily living, please let me know. I'll do my best to help.
Kizuki's presence could not have been more reassuring. Oh, excuse me, Kizuki. You don't have to go that far. Thank you.
Then I'll just do what I have to do.
There's something I'm more concerned about. What do you mean you came here to make friends? Are you saying that you don't have friends outside this school? Oh my gosh, imagine being such a loser. I remember all my friends from outside this school. Anyway.
Oh, that? I told you, right? I'm an albino patient. I couldn't go outside, and naturally I couldn't go to school. So I never met kids my age. The only thing that could soothe my heart were the animals I raised. I lived alone in a closed room, doing nothing but research ever since. So naturally, I ended up coming to this school to find friends. I really didn't want to be alone anymore.
I see.
You came all the way to Host Peak Academy to find a friend. That's a bit of a strange reason, isn't it?
No, that's enough for me. Although the circumstances are a bit different. Speaking as someone who has never had a friend, if you want to see your peers, school's the best option. I suppose that's not so strange.
That's right. Thank you for saying that.
Well then, let's cheer up and continue our investigation. Was there nothing special in the women's locker room?
There were some lockers and exercise equipment. I think it was probably the same as the men's locker room.
I guess there wasn't much of a difference. Even as my curiosity about my own identity grew, I vowed never to set foot in a swimming pool again. So that's where the murder is gonna be. Okay. Oops, I could have read the, whatever. Oh, these are the bathrooms. Poggers, a bathroom. Okay. Hey, you two. What's up? It's a heavy plate of iron window, but the iron with the window. Oh, so this is the second floor classroom.
At first glance, there doesn't seem to be anything different from the first floor classrooms.
I guess we still need to look into it in more detail.
No, it's the same as the first floor classrooms. Why would it be different? Oh, guys, it's different! There's a mono coin behind the clock! Was there a window beyond it? Maybe. I guess we have no way of knowing. Does talking to you change anything? Nope, okay. Thanks for exploring, y'all. What's up here? The third floor? Ow. The bars block the stairs. I wonder what kind of space the third floor holds. Library? I bet I know who's gonna be in here. Hey, you're not who I thought was gonna be in here. Ah, there you are. Where's your buddy? Why is this so big? Oh my gosh. A bookshelf filled with countless books. Some interesting titles catch my eye. Is that Animorphs? Whoa! Erica. It seems that Jumanji, who had left her seat first, was also in the middle of conducting an investigation. Oh, Jumanji? Actually, it felt like she was just reading rather than investigating. She was already buried in The Death of Ivan Ilyich, and beside her were The Glass Bead Game, The Temple of the Golden Pavilion, The Kiss of the Spider-Woman, etc. There were piles of books that showed no commonality whatsoever, except that they were considered classic literature. Should I give up trying to talk at this rate? Yep. What's this? A stepladder?
There's a ladder here.
Actually, that's a stepladder. So...
Is it there to make it easier to get the books out?
I think this isn't a ladder, but a stepladder.
Isn't that the same thing? Let's look at the core issue.
Is that so? Objection!
If the ladder wasn't here...
Kizuki then stood in front of the bookshelf, raised her chin, and stretched her arms above her head. Her fragile, white fingers barely touched the bottom part of the book placed on the top of the shelf over the bookshelf.
I guess I can safely take books out of the bookshelf this high. If you try to forcefully pull it out in your current state, you might slip and lose it.
I'm glad this exists. It makes it a bit more convenient to use. Hey, Rion. The library is quite well maintained. I should use it often. Oh, do you read a lot of books too? I don't really like literature, but when I have time, I read science books as a hobby.
Hey, can I ask what you like?
Things that you might have already read. Cosmos, The Selfish Gene, Silent Spring, and such.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely famous.
Oh, yeah. So, they're famous. I've read them. I've read them. I love the Silent Game. The genus, Surprisingly, you don't read engineering-related books? Is there anything surprising? It's all in here. Ego then tapped her forehead. That's amazing. Is that a compliment? Thanks, I guess. Anyway, I'll have to do some investigation. I don't think I'll have to look through every single book here, right? It'll be endless. As Ego said, the library stretched very deep and the end was very far away. Even if you invested just 1 minute into each book, it would take several weeks to read them.
Judging by the white dust on the books, they appear to have been neglected for a long time. It doesn't seem like they've been touched by the mastermind at all.
About that, I've actually touched this one over here. I mean, I'm not the mastermind. Oh, shoot, stupid. Mikawa, who had been silently listening to our conversation from the side, intervened. I think that's a little bit strange.
Is it strange?
We just entered this school for the entrance ceremony a few days ago, right? There's no way dust could have accumulated like this in such a short time.
Oh, really? Now that I hear you, it's strange.
Could it be that Hope's Peak Academy simply didn't properly manage its books? Such a vast volume of books would be difficult for ordinary staff to handle. That's not it. The books are very well managed. The books are neatly arranged in call number order, and the bookshelves are clean with no yellowing, bug bites, or crumbles. The hardcover bindings or bookcase also has crisp, sharp edges, just like new. Wow, that's quite professional.
Wow, that just felt like Jumanji talking.
Well, I just learned it superficially by working part-time at a used bookstore. It only took a few seconds and a few words for Kizuki to realize that her remark was a slip of the tongue. The ultimate librarian who works as a library at the Tokyo Metropolitan Library, Japan's best library. There's no way I could compare myself to someone who just flipping through an old dusty book. I would only end up being laughed at and offending others.
I'll cancel it. Comparing you to Jumanji was short-sighted of me.
Yeah, that's right. While the true ultimates lead the world in their respective fields, a fake ultimate like me is just best off imitating. Thank you for reminding me of my place. I guess it's better to just leave it alone. Anyway, I can't offer a single word of praise. Perhaps you should have chosen someone else.
Sorry, I think I misspoke.
You did your best. He's just a bit difficult to deal with. Oh, you think I'm difficult? Oh, stupid. Anyway, I guess I'll just do a cursory look into it for now. See you later. Bye, Ego!
Doesn't it seem like Ego is a bit more cooperative?
Exactly. I thought she would dismiss us because she couldn't see that we were investigating since our first morning. Agreed. A bookshelf with countless books, poggers. A book cart? This is a book cart used for returning books. All right, Kizuki, hop inside. I'll drive you around.
Wee! Here we go, wee!
Okay. There's not a very big second floor, is there? Hey, you two. Transaction. Is it that? Is that it?
Yeah.
Transaction? That's too grandiose of an expression. It is just one of the ways to gain credibility I asked earlier. And you actually don't have to bear the disadvantages, do you? I think it's part of what you're pursuing. They seem to be having a serious conversation. The atmosphere suggests that I shouldn't interrupt. Okay. Ding dong, bang bong. It looks like we're done investigating the second floor, so let's go back to the diner. I need a burp. I need a sneeze.
Yoshi.
Oh. Okay, everyone. Did everyone do well during the investigation? Yes. First, I didn't see any objects that could be used as weapons.
いいよ。
There's a pool! A pool!
We can do a pool party!
But it's such a standard school swimming pool. Wouldn't it be no fun in a place like that?
What do you mean? A pool's a pool, Shitanda. It's not like you've ever enjoyed a party, so saying something like that has no credibility. Ooh, get him!
There was a library too. It was a huge library. I don't think we'll ever be bored.
Swimming, and reading a book, and going to the diner. Yeah, I'll never be bored.
No, even if there were something like that, I think it would be too boring.
いかがでしょう。
I suggest you take this opportunity to develop an interest in reading. By cultivating your inner self, you can foster mental maturity.
I can't even read a Chitter post. There's more than 3 lines long.
Chitter? Is that like Twitter? Wait, that actually probably is like Twitter. That's their Twitter equivalent.
Even in a situation like this, reading books, that's impossible.
Does anyone know where Jumanji is?
そうだな。
I might have seen her last just before she was sucked into a book. Are you saying she was reading a book in the library? Yeah, while I was at the library, she didn't move a muscle and just flipped through the bookshelf. With so many books, it's no wonder her eyes are wandering.
そっか。
I guess I'll have to go see her face later. Okay, thanks.
By the way, where did Justin go?
Upon hearing this, I turned out that aside from the people who had definitely been left out in the search, Tadaira and Jumanji, there was one more empty spot. I wonder if he's not noticeable because he speaks so little. Misaki, you were with him. Do you know anything? Oh, it's nothing. I asked him to do something.
You asked him to do something? What?
そりゃな。
I think it's better to show than to explain, so I'll put that aside for now. I still have more to say. Before show and tell. Okay, who brought their toys? Okay, did you bring your puppy this time?
What is it?
To begin with. Misaki then lowered her head and took out something like a large box from under the desk. What is that? Huh? The weapons. Upon closer inspection, I could see there was a safe.
Weapons?
I told you earlier, I'm going to take everything back just in case. I swept away not only the kitchen knives, but also the wires and carving knives from the storage room. Misaki opened the safe. As Misaki said, it was filled with the deadly
当然
items.
でしょ。
It would certainly be a good idea to get rid of anything that could potentially harm people. It's a good choice, as those aren't items that would normally be used. Right, how am I gonna, like, cut up my chicken breasts? I cook now.
The intentions are good, but where do you plan to store them? If it's not maintained in a reliable manner, it is ultimately
そ
meaningless.
りゃ。
That was the problem. At first, I was thinking of getting rid of it in the incinerator or something. Monokuma was threatening and saying that it was a vandalism and such. And I thought everyone would be against keeping it in my personal
当然
room.
だよね。
It's definitely unfair. No matter how much of a leader you may be, we can't just freely hand over a weapon.
So I was worried about that. That's when I discovered this safe. Misaki then took something out of her pocket.
2 keys?
That's right. This is a safe that requires 2 keys to open. The ultimate engineer really knows his stuff. If we keep it here, you won't be able to take the weapon out by yourself, right?
Misaki closed the safe door, put 1 key in each of the 2 holes, and turned it.
After locking it like this,
And then after taking out both keys, she put only one of them back into the keyhole and turned it. The key only rattled, as if caught on something, and wouldn't turn.
do you see? You can't open it with just 1 key. Wouldn't it work if I kept the safe and the keys were kept by 2 other people? It's definitely a safe choice. I understand. Who are you going to give the keys to? Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'll think about it before this meeting ends. Oh, and I found one more thing. The large bathhouse was open, you know? You mean the one across from the diner? The one with the blocked entrance? Yeah, that's right. I went in and it was spacious and nice. I've never had the chance to wash in such a nice place in my life, so I wanted to soak right away, but I could barely hold back.
I was curious about that place, and it's finally open. I should go there sometime. Oh, or should we just go with our group? It'd be fun to take a bath together.
Oh, so is this part of a camaraderie building initiative? I agree.
Just in case, I'm saying this, but men go in separately. Don't you think I'm crazy enough to suggest this to you guys?
Oh, I see. That's too bad. I thought it would be a special experience to encounter it in its natural state, just as it was when it was born on this earth.
What are you talking about?
The bathhouse wasn't born. It was just, there was a barricade in front.
Hold on.
Are you crazy? You pervert, you piece of trash! Die, just die!
No, I think there's some misunderstanding.
You're too honest about your desires, Tomo. But even so, aren't you afraid of the consequences of revealing so openly?
Naturalness, pursuing that as well, is a romantic thing. Perhaps people wearing clothes, facing each other, might be quite a ridiculous thing.
What?
Again? What the hell are you talking about?
Since you suggested a pool party, I figured you wouldn't mind that kind of activity.
Okay, I get it. Stop. Don't make things weird.
Oh.
Tomo seemed to want to protest more, but in the end, he slid back into the chair with a truly resentful and sad expression on his face.
It's over, right? Yeah, actually, I haven't found out anything more, so that's the end of the conversation. Even in the newly opened place, we still haven't found a clue to escape. I didn't expect much, but I guess I shouldn't be discouraged. We only have started. If we dig a little deeper, won't we find something?
As Mikawa said, this is just the beginning, so there's no need to be so negative.
That's right. Let's do our best within our capabilities, as usual. Is that so? Yes, let's concentrate on the search. We have no other choice.
At that time, Sadashino was nodding his head with a somewhat drowsy expression.
Yes.
I heard the diner's door open behind me. Hey, Justin. The one who opened it was Justin, who was mentioned a little while ago. But not only Justin. Please be Tadaira. Let's go! Tadaira, baby!
Tadaira! I hope you've been doing well, everyone.
A sudden appearance. A new challenger approaches. While I was carefully choosing what to say, Tadaira calmly walked to her seat and sat down. Is this the job you left to Justin?
Yes, I asked Justin to focus on escorting Tadaira. I said this because I thought it would be a solution that could simultaneously resolve all the complaints that came up before investigation in the 2nd floor.
Persuasion success. She decided to act with me.
Justin and Tadaira, I decided to have breakfast together only in the mornings. Justin and Tadaira and I decided to have breakfast together only in the mornings. This should be okay, right?
Was this why they were talking alone in the classroom earlier? In fact, Justin will be able to build more trust by protecting Tadaira. Managing only Tadaira allowed for focus care, providing better conditions than being forced to participate in group activities to Justin. Certainly, I can feel at ease knowing that she is under the protection of Justin, who possessed the formidable military might for Tadaira. Misaki. You've been thinking hard, or hardly thinking.
However, it doesn't seem like a very positive situation to view Miss Tadaira as a target for your protection.
It's okay. I gave him permission.
Miss Tadaira?
I don't like being killed. I also don't like being seen as easy prey to someone. But more than anything else, I hate being locked in a room. If I can't reach out to you like this, I won't be able to get through this situation at all. So please take good care of me. I've chosen the path of reaching out my hand.
Yeah, last time somebody did that, it didn't end well. Although Tadaira was speaking vaguely, judging by the silence that had descended upon the diner, it seemed as though everyone understood the true meaning behind her words. Please don't kill me. This is what she meant. Please don't kill me, too. Just putting that out there.
Okay. I'll leave this one key with you, Justin.
Key? Say what?
Well, you see,
Misaki repeated the story she had told us before.
I thought you were the right person for the job. I don't need to explain why, do I?
I understand. I'll take the key. I understand. Justin, what are you doing? Justin took the key from Misaki and put it in his pocket.
The other one is Ego. Do you want to take it?
Looking at this, it seems like you only give it to the problematic people. You're just showing off and saying, I'm such a generous and tolerant leader.
Even when you speak, it makes her look better. It's only natural that you don't give it to someone who will follow your will obediently. You must not provide even the slightest pretext that could allow the key to return to your own hands. So people who are too close are disqualified as candidates. I'll take the key. It'll be well hidden.
Slips it into her ponytail. Ego also took the key from Misaki's hand and put it in her pocket.
Okay, so that's the matter of the matter. That's the end of the matter for now. Now that we've gotten some new people, it feels like a waste to end it here. Does anyone else have anything to add? How about we play a word chain game, taking turns? How about we play patty cake?
Playing word chain? You're terrible at it. Wasn't it 17 losses in a row? Yeah.
17 losses out of 18. See how she only remembers her wins?
A glance at the important conversation was enough. I turned my gaze from the idle chatter and looked sideways at the person who had been on my mind since a while ago. Shitanda was leaning back against the chair, arms crossed. He was quiet. Too quiet, as if lost in thought. Normally, he would have made sensitive remarks without hesitation, and that would make emotions fluctuate a lot. Suddenly, he would have turned the mood upside down or hit the nail on the head, as he calls it. I wanna turn the whole mood upside down. Will there ever come a day when we're found? We can figure out the reason behind his actions. I recalled the anger that had already faded and kept his nonchalant attitude in my eyes. Shinano best character, by the way. The meeting was dissolved without further incident. I love those two's friendship. Shinano and whatever the driver. I don't remember her name. There's still plenty of time left until nighttime. I must continue my research diligently today, including in the openly nude spaces. The newly opened space, not the openly nude space. I mean, yes, I have to investigate the newly opened space of the place where you're openly nude. Never mind. I think I hear a bustling sound coming from somewhere. It's bustling out there, guys. Can I join? I'll join you guys. Next time on Danganronpa Mauve. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video... no, hold on.
Yoji Shinano! Thank you guys for watching! Please tune into my YouTube channel, Shinano, and like the video and comment and subscribe!
I love that kid.
Subscribe and hit the bell icon. And don't forget... don't forget something. I forget. Don't forget to brush your teeth. And I'll see all you dudes in the next episode, okay? Peace out.